So looking through the main part of this lesson, it's just looking at some sums and noticing how the ones don't change. So 10 to 10, we've got no ones, no ones. It stays as 0 and we just add the tens. So 10 and 10 is 20. If we're starting at 12 and we're adding tens, okay, add the tens together, we've got two tens. Because it's 2 and 0, the ones don't change, it stays as 2. Even we're adding more than 10. We add the tens together, we've got 4 tens. 2 and 0 equals 2, doesn't change. So the answer would be 42. Sometimes when we're adding more than 10, you can think about 100 square, and I'll provide you with a number square for solving these questions. And you are just adding 10 each time. How many tens are we adding in this question? We're adding 4 tens, so we're doing jumps of 10. So we're starting at 14. Starting at 14, add 10. So the 4 doesn't change, we're adding a 10. 24, 34, 44, 54. And it's the same when we're doing subtraction, in the sense that all we're doing is, rather than counting forwards in tens, we're counting backwards in tens. Okay, so we just take the tens away and the ones do not change. So challenge 1, again, very similar to the past couple of days that we have been doing, is using concrete resources to help you. Challenge 2, using pencil, using your workings out of tens and ones. Challenge 3, try and solve these using the loops that we've been using the past few days as well.